After another successful weekend of cash and checks, we are back with more bets. This time, we are taking our investment portfolio across the pond, and I'm here to guide you along that journey using strictly top-of-the-line diagnostics. Without further ado, here we go. Starting off this action-packed card, we have a fight between Herbert versus Ludovic Klein. The Brown Country Banger versus Mr. Highlight. Everybody loves a good highlight, but Brown Country Banging is an acquired taste, so I'm going with Ludovic Klein. Next fight. Jennifer Meyer versus King Casey ONeill. Very progressive pronoun. This is a matchup I've been waiting for quite some time. Not only is this a mixed martial arts fight, but believe it or not, it is taking place in the UFC. I'm usually very well informed, but I can't tell you why we're getting this fight for free. And due to that lack of information, I would advise against betting on this fight. Next fight. Jake White Kong Hadley versus Malcolm X Gordon. That is not a joke. My joke was going to be to call Malcolm Evil Mighty Mouse, until I found out there's a guy called Malcolm X and he is fighting a guy called White Kong. Shout out to Sean Shelby. We are witnessing legendary matchmaking. But the fact that this is happening after Black History Month tells me all I need to know. I'm going with Hadley. Next fight. After another no-show from Michael the Count Bisping last week, he has been demoted back to a regular prelim fight, this time at middleweight, fighting Dusko Todoroki. You've been doing this a lot longer than I have, Mike, so I know you know what you're doing. But I will still advise you can't keep no-showing to these fights. I'm still going with Bisping. Next fight. Mohamed Mokaev versus Jafel Preacher Philo. There are plenty of fighters that will gladly praise Jesus after giving you a life-changing limp or a life-changing concussion, but this is our first actual preacher. I can't go against a man who's doing the Lord's work, especially the Sunday after he's beating you bloody in front of your family. I'm going with Philo via TKO. By way of crucifix. Next fight. Sam Patterson is also fighting Bisping. So Bisping, you're getting 2 chances to show up tonight. And it just hit me. This card is taking place in the UK, which explains Bisping's lack of showing up on the last event. I apologize for my uncharacteristic lack of research. We're back on Team Bisping. Hashtag still banking on Bisping. Next fight. Jack Shore versus Mr. Finland, Mark 1 Americani. As a man of science, I'm a bit perplexed on the correlating assets adjudicated towards Shore's weight change. This will be his first fight at featherweight. On the other hand, Mark 1, Mr. Finland, has been democratically deviated from daylight savings, which obviously means Shore has the advantage. I'm going with Shore. Next fight. Nathaniel Wood versus Lee Ron Murphy, a battle between 2 gents, UK versus UK, bruv versus bloke, chap versus in it. Word on the street is Nathaniel Wood is already out of this fight, yet his picture is still here. Who do you think you are, Nathaniel Bisping? We here at Unprofessional Breakdown take our job very seriously. You better show up. I'm going with Murphy. Next fight. Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori versus Roman, the Caucasian Delite. I've met plenty of Caucasians in my life, but I've never met the Caucasian. But something tells me an encounter between me and the Caucasian will either go okay or really, really bad, so I'm going to leave that one alone. But I will still remind you how great these fighters from Georgia are. There's something in the water in the Peach State. But on the other hand, Marvin Vittori is a very big fan of rap duo Crisscross, who, fun fact, are also from Atlanta, Georgia, meaning there's going to be a lot of conflict in Marvin's heart. I'm going with Super White Man Delite. Next fight. Gun. Who the hell is this? That is not Gunnar Nelson. This is Tallahassee from Zombieland. Tallahassee versus Brian Bam Bam Barberina. Brian Barberina is a very tough vet. Hard to finish, hard to kill. Almost like a zombie. McMaynard, you genius. I see the vision. I am going with Tallahassee. Next fight. Ladies and gentlemen, grab onto your seats. This is the people's main event. Justin Highlight Gaethje versus Rafael Ottoman Vazeev. After an extensive Google search, I found some irrefutable evidence. Justin Gaethje was born November 14th, same day as, you guessed it, Rev Run, who is 1/3 of rap trio Run DMC, who are from New York. You know who else is from New York? That's correct, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whose eldest brother is also called Raphael. Now, does that necessarily mean the ice cream truck will be outside? Not while Mercury is in retrograde. I've already done the research for you. This is not rocket science. Next fight. King Bruv Leon Rocky Edwards is defending his belt against Wakanda's chief naval officer Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to make our big money. Leon Edwards' last loss was to who? Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman's last loss was also to who? Leon Edwards. Now, what do you think is going to happen when they fight each other for a third time? That's correct. They're both going to lose. Tell Grandpa to sell his coin collection and go with the prop bet. This will end in a no contest. And that's it. UFC 286. Edwards versus Usman 3 at the O2 Arena at London, UK. Good luck with your picks.